Neopixel lights often come in a roll or long strand with the lights only about an inch apart. To separate the lights so that they can be at varying distances, the lights first need to be cut apart and then resoldered with wires back together. When preparing to reconnect the lights with wires, the lights must be facing the correct direction indicated by the arrows. If the arrows are facing opposite of one another, data will flow in opposite directions and the lights will not function. Instead, the lights need to be connected so that all the arrows or data flow in the same direction away from the microcontroller. To solder the Neopixel lights, first add a glob of solder to each copper pad. This is done by placing the tip of the soldering iron on the pad for roughly 1 second, and then adding the solder and letting it bubble up on the copper pad. Do this for all the copper pads that are needed. In this case, we are soldering a string of 2 lights. Wires are now added between the lights. First, wires are added to connect to the microcontroller. To attach the wires, reheat the solder blob briefly, inserting the wire once the solder becomes soft. Repeat this for wires connecting one light to the next light. Finally, to insulate the bare wires and to protect the solder joint, hot glue can be added to any bare wire and solder.